Firstly, it's important to note that the concept of Sigma males is not a widely accepted or recognized concept in mainstream psychology. It's a term that has emerged in certain online communities and subcultures, often as an alternative to the more traditional alpha/beta male hierarchies. That being said, the idea that Sigma males have no friends is a misconception. It's possible that some individuals who identify as Sigma males may have fewer friends or prefer to be more independent, but this is not a universal trait among all Sigma males. Furthermore, it's important to recognize that the notion of having no friends is not necessarily a desirable or healthy state for anyone, regardless of their personality type or social status. Humans are social animals, and having strong social connections is important for our mental and emotional well-being. If someone is struggling to make and maintain friendships, it may be helpful to examine their social skills, communication style, and other factors that could be impacting their relationships. Seeking support from a therapist or counselor can also be helpful in addressing any underlying issues and developing healthier social patterns. It's also important to recognize that friendships and social connections come in many different forms and don't necessarily have to fit a particular mold or conform to societal norms. Some people may prefer to have a few close friendships rather than a large social circle, while others may thrive in more diverse and expansive social networks. Ultimately, the idea that Sigma males have no friends is a harmful stereotype that can contribute to feelings of isolation and loneliness. It's important to recognize that every individual has their own unique personality and social preferences, and there is no one-size-fits-all approach to making and maintaining friendships. If you are struggling with making friends or feeling disconnected from others, it may be helpful to explore different social activities and communities that align with your interests and values. You can also work on developing your communication skills, listening skills, and empathy towards others, which can help you build stronger and more meaningful connections with others. In conclusion, while the concept of Sigma males may be intriguing to some, it's important to approach it with a critical and nuanced perspective. Stereotyping individuals based on their personality type or social status can be harmful and limiting, and it's important to recognize that every individual has their own unique strengths, challenges, and preferences when it comes to social connections. Moreover, it's important to remember that friendships are a two-way street, and it's not just up to one individual to maintain a relationship. It's crucial to prioritize mutual respect, trust, and communication in any friendship, and to recognize that there may be ups and downs in any relationship. If you find yourself struggling to make and maintain friendships, it can be helpful to work on developing your social skills and seeking out opportunities to connect with others who share your interests and values. This can include joining social clubs or organizations, attending community events, or simply reaching out to people in your existing social circle. Ultimately, the key to building strong and meaningful friendships is to prioritize connection and empathy towards others, while also being true to yourself and your unique personality and values. By approaching social relationships with an open and curious mindset, you can build a rich and fulfilling social life that reflects your individual needs and preferences. In addition, it's important to recognize that friendships can take time and effort to develop, and that it's normal to experience setbacks or disappointments along the way. It's crucial to have patience with yourself and others, and to maintain a positive and proactive mindset even in the face of rejection or social anxiety. If you find yourself struggling with social anxiety or feelings of loneliness, it may be helpful to seek support from a mental health professional who can provide guidance and tools for managing these challenges. With the right support and mindset, it's possible to build strong, meaningful friendships that enrich your life and contribute to your overall happiness and well-being. In conclusion, while the concept of Sigma males may have some limited value as a descriptor of certain personality traits, it's important not to generalize or stereotype individuals based on their social status or personality type. Building strong and meaningful friendships is a process that requires patience, empathy, and a willingness to be vulnerable and authentic with others. With the right approach and mindset, anyone can develop a rich and fulfilling social life that brings joy and connection into their daily experience. It's also worth noting that having friends is not a measure of a person's worth or success in life. While social connections are important for our overall well-being, it's also possible to lead a happy and fulfilling life without a large social circle. Some people may prefer to focus on their careers, hobbies, or family relationships, and that's perfectly valid and acceptable. Ultimately, the key is to prioritize what brings you joy and fulfillment in life, whether that's through social connections or other forms of engagement and meaning. By staying true to yourself and your values, you can build a life that reflects your unique personality and aspirations, and that brings you a sense of purpose and satisfaction. In conclusion, while the idea that Sigma males have no friends is a harmful stereotype, it's important to recognize that social connections are an important part of our overall well-being. If you find yourself struggling to make and maintain friendships, it's important to explore different approaches and seek support as needed. With the right mindset and support, anyone can develop a rich and fulfilling social life that brings joy and connection into their daily experience. Lastly, it's crucial to recognize that friendships are not a competition or a popularity contest. It's not about having the most friends or the most impressive social circle, but rather about building relationships that are meaningful, supportive, and fulfilling for all parties involved. It's okay to have different types of friendships and to prioritize the ones that are most important to you. Whether you have one close friend or a large social network, what matters most is that you feel a sense of connection, belonging, and support in your relationships. In summary, the idea that Sigma males have no friends is a harmful stereotype that does not reflect the diversity of human personality and social preferences. It's important to approach social connections with an open and curious mindset, while also prioritizing authenticity, empathy, and mutual respect in all relationships. With the right approach and support, anyone can build a rich and fulfilling social life that reflects their individual needs and aspirations. In conclusion, the concept of Sigma males having no friends is a stereotype that is not only harmful but also inaccurate. Every individual has their own unique personality and social preferences, and there is no one-size-fits-all approach to making and maintaining friendships. Building and maintaining friendships is a complex process that requires patience, empathy, and a willingness to be vulnerable and authentic with others. It's important to prioritize connection, mutual respect, and communication in all relationships, and to recognize that setbacks and challenges are a normal part of the process. If you find yourself struggling to make and maintain friendships, it may be helpful to seek support from a mental health professional or to explore different social activities and communities that align with your interests and values. By approaching social connections with an open and curious mindset, you can build a rich and fulfilling social life that brings joy, meaning, and connection into your daily experience. Thanks you for watching. Bring out your comments and let's gist about them, and also don't forget to like this video, comment, and subscribe for more intriguing content like this. Watch out for more of this from this channel.